History of Shah Jahan, Life History, Reign, Administration, Architecture, Facts. Shah Jahan, Shahab-ud-din Muhammad Khurram, was the fifth Mughal emperor, who ruled from 1628 to 1658. Birth name, Shahab-ud-din Muhammad Khurram. Children, Aurangzeb, Dara Shikoh Jahan Ara Begum, Shah Shuja, Murad Bakhsh, Roshnara Begum, Gohara Begum, Perez Banu Begum, Husnara Begum, Sultan Luftaullah, Sultan Olafsah, Khurlanisar Begum, Shahzadi Surya Banu Begum, Sultan Ummid Bakhsh. Shah Jahan, Shahab-ud-din Muhammad Khurram, was one of the most successful emperors of the Mughal Empire. He was the fifth Mughal ruler after Babur, Humayun, Akbar, and Jahangir. After winning the War of Succession post the demise of his father Jahangir, Shah Jahan successfully ruled the empire for 30 years. Shah Jahan is also the founder of Shah Jahan Arbad in Delhi. During his final days, he was held captive by his son Aurangzeb, who went on to succeed him to the throne. Emperor Akbar's first wife Rokeya Sultan Begum was childless throughout her marriage. Though she couldn't give birth to a royal prince or princess, she was told by a fortune teller that she would be responsible in raising a future emperor. As per the prediction of the fortune teller, Shah Jahan was born on 5th January 1592, to Emperor Jahangir and his second wife, Jagit Gosaini, a Rajput princess. Khurram, who was just 6 days old, started growing up under the care of Akbar and Rokeya Sultan Begum. Quite naturally, young Khurram was fond of Akbar and his foster mother more than his biological parents. Rokeya Sultan Begum raised him with love and care and made that her top priority. In fact, Jahangir once famously said that he, Khurram, was showered with more love by Rokeya Sultan Begum than he or his wife ever could have. In 1605, post the demise of Akbar, a 13-year-old Khurram returned to his biological parents. In 1607, the 15-year-old Khurram got engaged to Arjumand Banu Begum, Mumtaz Mahal. Paying heed to the astrologers, Khurram's parents and well-wishers decided to put off his wedding with Mumtaz until 1612, making the couple wait for another 5 years. After he was told to wait until 1612 for his wedding with Mumtaz, Khurram went ahead with his first wedding with Kandahari Begum, a princess from Persia. The accession to the throne in the Mughal Empire was determined through military successes and display of power by potential successors. Khurram led an army of more than 2 lakh men and defeated the forces of the Rajput king. After his success in doing so, his father Jahangir bestowed upon him the title Shah Jahan, which literally meant King of the World in Persian. Though Shah Jahan had proved his abilities and prowess more than once, the fight for the throne was harder than he thought it would be. Jahangir married Nur Jahan and she, along with her brother Asif Khan, became important members in the court. Also, Nur Jahan got her daughter, from first marriage, married to Shahzada Shahyar, Shah Jahan's younger brother. She then continued to convince the emperor that Shahzada Shahyar was better than Shah Jahan and that he should be the one to succeed him. This led a rebellious Shah Jahan to build his own army with the help of a Mughal general named Muhammad Khurram. He then led his army against his own father and Nur Jahan but was defeated comprehensively in the year 1623. 3 years later, he was forgiven by the emperor but Shah Jahan continued to find ways which would lead him to the throne. In 1627, upon the demise of Jahangir, Shah Jahan crowned himself emperor as the entire military was under his control. As soon as he became the emperor, Shah Jahan eliminated all his foes just to make sure the throne had no further contenders. His stepmother Nur Jahan was spared but was imprisoned under tight security. Throughout his reign, Shah Jahan constantly strived towards expanding his empire. He appointed his son Aurangzeb as his viceroy, who in turn captured places like Golkot. Shah Jahan invested most of his time in building a massive army. During his 30-year reign, Shah Jahan transformed this empire into a well-oiled military machine. Shah Jahan was an avid builder and is responsible for building some of the most beautiful edifices in present-day India and Pakistan. It is said that many European travelers would visit his empire just to learn the different techniques used in the construction of buildings. One of the most significant incidents in the life of Mughal Emperor Shah Jahan was the construction of Taj Mahal. His beloved wife Mumtaz Mahal died while giving birth to their 14th child, and the reason behind her death was stated to be postpartum hemorrhage. This left Shah Jahan devastated, who then decided to build the world's most beautiful monument in the memory of his wife. Other structures built by Shah Jahan. The following monuments were also constructed by Shah Jahan during his rule. Shah Jahan became seriously ill in September 1658. Meanwhile, Aurangzeb had formed an army of his own and went on to defeat his brother Dara Shikoh. Though Shah Jahan later recovered from his illness, Aurangzeb deemed him unfit to rule and imprisoned him in the citadel of Agra. In the first week of January 1666, Shah Jahan once again fell ill and never recovered. On January 22, he is said to have summoned Akbarabadi Mughal and requested her to take care of his daughter, Jahan-Ara Begum. The coffin was then brought to the Taj Mahal through the river, where he was laid to rest, next to his beloved wife, Mumtaz.